This month and the next 2 months, our outreach has started a new project. If you remember, January through March, we did the older people, the League of Older Americans. This time we're going the opposite way, to youth, endangered youth. And we have with us today Keith Farmer, who's the director of Straight Street and also helps with Street Ransom, which work with endangered youth. And so he's here to talk a little bit about it, so you'll know where your rail offerings go for the next couple of months there. Keith Farmer.
I'm sorry, I was just picking on the pastor real quick. Which is a lot of fun to do because he has remained stoic, which is great. You can't see my face. Thank you for letting me be here today. We started Straight Street just over 24 years ago as an opportunity to reach out to teens. My wife and I were working with inner city kids in a water program, and we would have kids show up in a room maybe a fourth of this size. And we would see them 9 months out of the year on a Wednesday night for about an hour and a half, but we weren't seeing their families. We were not seeing them assimilated into the local church, and it really started to break our heart. You would understand the old TV show, probably Ozzie Inherited. That was my family. So, not technically, but anyway, so that's my upbringing. So when I shared with him, we're going to put the nursing home career that I have on hold in the back burner, close that chapter of my life, and we're going to start working with inner city kids. They're wondering, what cult did you just join? So, but we shared, but we didn't, and this is where the Lord is leading us. And it's been an amazing path the past 24 years, from once a month youth night at downtown YMCA to having our first building behind the Texas Tavern, which is great hot dogs. You can't eat as many as you get older, but anyway, when I was 30, I could handle more. But now we're in a 15,000 square foot warehouse, and the programs that the Lord has allowed us to do, from working with teen moms and dads, kids that are incarcerated, gang members, with the chaplain service at the detention home. We work with the state juvenile prison in Richmond. Just a host of opportunities the Lord has brought upon us. But our work with law enforcement in dealing with gang members here in the Roanoke area brought to the awareness of human trafficking, and it really broke our heart. If you look at Straight Street, you'll see that we've got a lot of programs, but the programs have taken 24 years to get there. And so everything we do is very, very slow. When we learned about human trafficking the first year, we were silent. Just as a staff, as a board, and my family, we prayed. And I would go to speak in churches like this, and I would say, hey, if you would love to hang out with a bunch of kids that are noisy, rowdy, smelly, may not like you, and they'll let you know, would you come to Straight Street on a Saturday? They need somebody to love on them. And if you keep coming back, they'll start loving you back. But initially they may not, because they've been hurt by so many adults. The last thing is they need is a one-timer to show up to let them know that, I don't want to invest my time in you. But if you keep coming back, you will have a kid on your hip for the rest of your life. It's awesome. Or maybe come on a Monday night, rock a baby, change a dirty diaper of a 15-year-old. That would mean a lot. But when we would go and speak, the year that we were silent, churches would start to ask, if you ever do anything with human trafficking, let me know. The thing that they didn't know is silently we were praying for that. So that was confirmation that, okay, we need to do more than just pray. It's our time to put boots on the ground. Long story, and I don't have the 45 minutes I was just asking the pastor about. I've got 5 still, or maybe 2.5. The Lord allowed us to acquire a piece of property after meeting with federal agents to really determine the need. If you'd have told me that on a regular basis I would meet with the FBI, U.S. Attorney, and Homeland Security agents, I would have stayed a nursing home administrator. That would have been scared to death. But now that we are where we are, we work with law enforcement, and I meet face-to-face with gang members. It's a huge blessing. But when we ask law enforcement, what is the need? And it was determined girls 11 to 17 that are rescued from human trafficking in Virginia need emergency shelter. So we started praying, is that our role? And God made it clear it's not only our role, He'll provide. And He'll provide in a way that is not a creative marketing plan. So we actually have an 8-bed shelter that's been remodeled and 35 acres of land, totally paid for, that outreach offices run out there now, training people across the state on human trafficking. And we're raising the support to get the doors open. We know of 7 girls that have been rescued, juveniles, a 15-year-old that is 3 months pregnant, already in the Commonwealth of Virginia just this year. The FBI estimates we'll have 30 to 50 girls through the shelter per year. And so we need your prayers. It's totally privately funded. no government funding to fund the shelter. It will be openly run as the ministry of Straight Street. And so we will not compromise the healing power of Jesus Christ that these girls need in order to provide them with a bed. So we thank you for your prayers and your support, your sacrifice. The best thing you can do is pray. And we just ask if you would please, we would covet your prayers, and we give thanks for those. And you will see what God is doing through your faithfulness. Thank you.